In a quaint village surrounded by lush fields and towering trees lived a young man named Ravi. He was known throughout the village for his laziness and lack of ambition. One day, driven by hunger and idleness, Ravi decided to steal apples from a farmer's orchard. As Ravi hastily plucked apples from the trees, the farmer appeared, his face a mask of anger. Ravi's heart raced as he dropped the apples and sprinted into the nearby forest, seeking refuge from the farmer's wrath. Hiding behind a dense thicket, Ravi peered out, hoping the farmer had left. But instead of the farmer, his gaze fell upon a sight that left him speechless. In a small clearing, a two-legged wolf moved with surprising agility, its eyes bright with life despite its disability. Ravi watched in astonishment as the wolf navigated the forest, hunting and finding its way without hindrance. Days turned into weeks, and Ravi continued to observe the wolf's survival. He watched as it caught prey and thrived, seemingly undeterred by its limitations. But what truly amazed Ravi was an unexpected visitor, a lion, the king of the jungle, who brought meat for the wolf, an act of kindness that defied the natural order of the wild. Ravi's eyes widened as he interpreted this occurrence as a sign from a higher power. He believed that God's plan for him was similar to that of the wolf, to sit idly and wait for someone or something to provide for him. With renewed hope, he decided to wait in the forest, convinced that God would surely send help his way. Weeks turned into months, and Ravi's resolve remained steadfast. He grew thinner, his clothes tattered, and his hope waning, but he clung to the belief that help was imminent. His plight did not go unnoticed by the villagers, who watched with a mixture of concern and disbelief. One day, an old sage known for his wisdom entered the village. Hearing of Ravi's situation, he ventured into the forest to find the young man sitting under a tree, gaunt and weary. The sage approached Ravi and sat beside him. Ravi, his voice feeble, spoke of his conviction that God's plan was for him to be taken care of, just like the two-legged wolf. The sage listened with a patient smile, his eyes holding a depth of understanding. Ravi, the sage's voice was gentle but firm. The lesson you've taken from the wolf and the lion is not the one intended for you. While the wolf's determination is commendable, it should not inspire you to remain idle and wait for things to happen. The sage continued, his words a tapestry of wisdom. God's plan for you is not to mimic the wolf, but to be proactive like the lion. The lion's kindness towards the wolf is a lesson in compassion and taking action for the well-being of others. Ravi's eyes glistened with realization as the sage's words sank in. The lessons he had drawn from nature scenes had been misinterpreted. It wasn't about waiting for miracles, but about recognizing opportunities, taking action, and showing kindness, qualities the lion embodied. With a newfound understanding, Ravi returned to the village. He shed his idle ways, embracing a life of purpose and action. He started helping the villagers, contributing to the community's well-being, and showing kindness whenever he could. And so, the tale of the lazy man who learned the true interpretation of life's signs became a story of transformation, reminding all who heard it that the signs we encounter in life are often open to interpretation, and it's the lessons we draw and the actions we take that shape our journey toward growth and purpose.